Song Zinkin, you are fortunate to be 9 points similar to your first sister. Your sister is the emperor's concubine, but not in good health. You followed her into the palace to conceive a prince for her. Mother, she is a lowly concubine. Why are you being so polite to her? You are a dog raised by the Song family. A lowly guy who would never be on the table. Can accept the favor of the emperor for me. It is the blessing you have cultivated in 8 lifetimes. Ho, mother. Sister, absolutely not. If the emperor finds out. But the crime of bullying the king will be punished by the 9 clans. Song Zinkin, how dare you refuse? The mistress is not angry. He really thinks of himself as Miss Hu Fu. His mother was born in a brothel. The mistress and the eldest lady can use him. That was his blessing. Second miss, don't forget, the ashes of your mother Chang Qi are still in the mansion. Could it be that you want to feed it to the dog? If you don't want to, you can. Then I'll kill you now. Then feed you and your mother's ashes to the dogs. Attack or kill yourself. Xinger obeys the arrangement of the mistress and sister D. But please spare my mother's ashes. Coco was after I gave birth. How do you get out? Come here. Then I will naturally pick you up from the palace. I will also give you 10,000 taels of gold. Send you out of the capital. Live the life you want. Really? Thank you, mistress. Thank you, D. I would like to enter the palace. What an idiot. After giving birth to the prince for you rubbish will die naturally. You have a quarter of an hour. Freshed up. Enter the palace with this palace. Humph. Mother, I have waited so long. The opportunity has finally come. The star candle is too dark. Don't hurt your eyes. Look what delicious food my mother brought you. Mother, we can't eat meat once during the Chinese New Year. It smells so good. Where did this come from? Don't worry about that. Come and take a bite while it's hot. Is it delicious? It's delicious. Mother, you eat too. Mother just ate in the kitchen. You are now. When it is time to grow. Today is your birthday again. Eat this bowl of longevity noodles. Xinger has been safe for a lifetime. Mother, you are weak. Need more replenishment. The usual meal from the mistress. It's either sour or leftover. You always pick the good ones for me to eat. The worst mother. If you don't eat, I won't eat either. Okay, then take a piece. The rest of Ziner will be eaten. You and Minjiu are both Hu Yi's daughters, but his mother is the mistress. The food and clothing are the best. You left me as a mother who has nothing. Even eating a piece of meat and a bowl of noodles is a luxury. Singerniang. Sorry. Make you feel wronged. I'm not wronged at all. Mother is the best mother in the world. As long as I can be with my mother I don't want anything. When I grow up, I took my mother to leave the Marquis mansion. I earn money for you to live a good life. No more mistress torture. Mother, silly child. Today is your birthday. Lai Niang has prepared a gift for you. Mother, this jade pendant is so beautiful. Where did you get the money to buy it? This jade pendant was given to me by your grandfather. War when I was a kid. I got separated from your grandfather. Tossing and turning. I originally thought of this jade pendant as a token. Can find your grandfather. But still nothing. I'll give it to you today. May it bless my heart. Safe and smooth for a lifetime. Mother, don't be sad. When I grow up, I will definitely help you find your grandfather. Why is my mother's heart so good? Concubine Lee's bold disobedience. How dare you steal your mistress's personal belongings? This is what was found at your place. Aunt. I didn't steal this bead. I've never seen. Bitch still dares to quibble that you didn't steal it. That's what your daughter, a little bitch, stole. Not so. Grandmother is kind-hearted. This glass of poisoned wine is yours to choose. You and your daughter, who stole the drink. Aunt. Don't be unwilling to drink. Okay, then your daughter drinks it. No, Aunt. I drink. Ah. Ah. Empress's heart. Empress. Mother. Humph, you little bitch. It's your turn. Wait a minute. This little bastard's life is still useful. Madam. She looks 9 points like my moon. It's not bad to keep it for you in the future. Such good jewelry. You little bastard wore it too. Empress. Wake up, don't cry. Mother lived well. Father avenges mother. Empress. Mother. Neon Ziner can't listen to you. Ziner swears. No matter the cost. I want them to pay with blood. Song Zinkin. You are obviously a cheap life. Why is it fortunate to look so similar to Ben Gong? Elder sister. I don't know. This palace warns you. In front of the emperor later. Don't show such a pitiful expression. You are just a stand-in for this palace. If you dare to have delusions that you shouldn't have, you will be countless times worse than death. Stand up. Take off your clothes. I want to check it out. Is there anything different about you from this palace? Daddy. That's too fierce. I can't do it. Your mother was a prostitute. A woman who is a prostitute is born a bitch. What are you packing? I was wrong. On weekdays, I obviously eat bad leftovers. How can you be fuller than me? This bitch must have eaten it. Although you look 9 points similar to Ben Gong. Humph. But you are nowhere near as fit as me. When you are with the emperor. Give this palace some passivity. Dante, take the initiative. No dream waves. Do you hear me? Got it, sister? You still bring your cheap ones. A bargain from your mother. Nice. Fits you well. But it's not okay to serve the emperor with this. Oh, I see. DG. Everything is up to you. I just asked you to leave the jade pendant to your sister for a thought. The jade pendant is the only letter to find my grandfather. Song Zinkin is not happy. You are like a child. Let me beat you up. Humph, you little bitch. Kneel down for me. All these years of pain and shame. Song Minju, this will be the last time you can bully me. Concubine. The emperor is coming tonight. You bruised this bitch. The emperor will find out. Waiting for him to go to bed. The old slave has ways to torture him. Then spare you for the time being, you bitch. Aunt, thank you for reminding me in time. My mother sent you to assist. That was smart. You put makeup on her first. I am going to sleep first. You are a lowly person. Don't think what will happen if the emperor sleeps. If the emperor finds out that you are fake, the first person to die is you. Sleep tonight. Be honest with me. What my aunt taught me was Fangrawogu. All hatred begins with you. The emperor arrives. The emperor arrives. This is the emperor, possessing supreme power. Song Minju. Just wait. Look at the people you care about the most. How will you indulge me step by step? The concubine greets the emperor. Get up. Why are my hands so cold? You dog slave, how do you take care of your master? Go down and get the penalty. The emperor forgives his sins. The emperor forgives his sins. The emperor's aunt was sent by my mother to look after my elders. The emperor is like this. The concubine doesn't know how to explain to her mother, but the concubine has been afraid of him since she was a child. The emperor beat him. The concubine is quite grateful to the emperor. You look so cute when you don't hide it at all. I went back to my mother's house. Did you bring me anything good? Your Majesty, the best thing in the world. The concubine has been given to you. Afe worked hard last night. You don't have to do these chores yourself. And I remember that my wife never liked to do these things. Why have you become so diligent today? The concubine went back to her mother's house. Learned a lesson from my mother. Although the concubine, yes, but the emperor is my father. It's the son of heaven, it's my god. I can undress and comb my husband's hair. The concubine feels happy. Good love. Concubine's small mouth is so sweet. I'll come again tonight. Sister D. The bitch actually dragged the emperor to court so late. The emperor asked for you several times last night. Sister D, how can you say such a thing? It's all led by the emperor. How many times? 3 times. What 3 times? The emperor and I have never been alone. And it's all done hastily. Why are you 3 times? It must be you, this charming thing, who seduced the emperor. Concubine. Your earrings fell on me. What not? Why did the emperor come back? Concubine. Why is the emperor back? My love, your earrings are hanging on my clothes. Thank you, your majesty. What's wrong with your face? Did someone do something to you? No, the emperor just called me. I got out of bed in a hurry, accidentally fell. My wife is so eager to see me. It seems that you were very satisfied with my performance last night. Emperor, be serious in broad daylight. Husband and wife get together. I'll see who dares to talk too much. And if anyone dares to bully you, be sure to tell me. Don't worry, Emperor. Who dares to bully the concubine? Your Majesty, go to court. Okay, then I'll come over early for dinner tonight. The concubine will be ready. The concubine presents the emperor. Bitch dares to hide from Sister D. The emperor has discovered the clue. D is still going to leave a scar on my face. Do you want the emperor to be completely aware? Bitch is really the daughter of a brothel prostitute. The means of seducing men are really powerful. He slept for one night. Let the emperor pity you so much. This palace warns you. Hurry up and get pregnant with Ben Gong. If you dare to seduce the emperor in the identity of this palace again, I will kill you. I know, sister. Humph, you little bitch. Didn't want to ask for my help last night. Let the emperor beat me. The board is so disrespectful. I can't he kill you and me. Aunt a servant. Who doesn't he respect whom? Since my aunt is not sober, then I'll let my aunt wake up. You little bastard. Aunt Song Zinkin is my mother's confidant. How dare you hit her? Just don't he know? Fang Ruo went to get the needle and hum. Doesn't it just leave no trace? This palace today. We have to teach them a lesson. This ignorant bitch. Humph. Concubine. This bitch just showed off in front of the emperor. I think she just wants to replace you. Replace this palace. Song Zinkin, you are so brave. No wonder Aunt Fang Ruo is so arrogant. You dared to put on elder airs with me in front of the emperor. It turned out that the direct sister indulged you. A high-ranking concubine was actually ridden on the head by a servant. Aunt Fang Ruo, are you going to kill us all? What do you mean by that? She was arrogant towards me in front of the emperor. I am nothing. But in front of the emperor, I represent the identity of my sister. She is so. If the emperor finds any clues. What did Sister D say about the consequences? Fang Ruo relies on his age. Regardless of my sister's identity. Isn't he going to kill us all? Waste. You did your best to cause trouble for this palace. Don't think you were given to me by my mother. Make yourself the master. Here at Yangy Palace, only this palace is the master. Miss, I don't have it. It's him. Get off if you want to teach him a lesson. Scoring occasion. Make nonsense in front of the emperor again. This palace will kill you. Yes. The emperor is coming over for dinner tonight, right? Okay. You just hide in the inner room. Without my orders. Don't come out. Tonight, this palace will personally serve the bed. You provoked the emperor so rudely, not a good thing. The emperor has always been very gentle with this palace. You can study hard in the inner room tonight. Good concubine. Everything is arranged by my sister. I've only been sleeping for one night and you can't take it anymore. Then look at tonight. Would the emperor like you to sleep? The emperor arrives. Greetings to the emperor. Your Majesty, please take a seat. The concubine is ready for dinner. The concubine has been waiting for a long time. Emperor. This spicy chicken is your favorite dish of the day. I remember talking to my wife yesterday. I've been a little angry recently. My wife also reminded me to avoid spicy food. Look at the memory of the concubine. Really should fight. Your Majesty, don't be angry with the concubine. Not really. In the future, let the servants do the work of cloth vegetables. The concubine poured wine for the emperor. The concubine will have a drink with the emperor. It is an honor for a concubine to serve the emperor. Concubines love to serve the emperor. Really? Why did a little lazy cat say last night? Asked me to serve him. I have never encountered something so fresh and interesting. The emperor's concubine is not stable. Afei, why are you so weird today? No, I don't. Since the emperor's clothes are wet. Why don't we go to bed early? Afei, your clothes are wet. Go get a new set. Forget it today. Your Majesty, you cannot leave. If it is spread out, the concubine will have no face to see others. Really boring. Don't bother me anymore. Emperor. Ben Gong looks exactly like him. The emperor asked for him 3 times last night. I refused to touch this palace once today. It must be that bitch who played tricks in front of the emperor. Go and bring me that bitch Song Zinkin. Lu Zinkin, what kind of ecstasy soup did you pour into the emperor? He only wants to sleep with you. To touch Ben Gong. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't you say you were going to bed today? What about the emperor? How dare you laugh at me? Can't hit the face. The emperor will see it. Miss, we have other ways to treat him. Yes, in this harem. Teaching others pain. A way to make no traces visible. Aunt Feng Ruo, let him open his eyes. Humph. Song Zinkin, you dare to oppose me? Don't see what you are. Previously in whose mansion? You are an ant under my feet. I can step on it however I want. Now in the harem. You are even more of a shady stand-in. Rather than trampling you to death, I have plenty of ways to make you miserable. If you punish me, I have no complaints. You broke my body. Swear? Swear not to be an enemy concubine. I'd rather die. You threatened me. I just reminded DG. If DG is jealous, you shouldn't he be jealous of me. There are so many women in the harem. I'm just a stand-in for DG. And it's a mission with life and death. My sister and I are in the same boat. If my sister makes it difficult for me, I'm afraid it's not that other women in the harem get cheap. Those people are your true competitors. I need you, you bitch, to teach me how to do things. But these people have a point. My sister is angry because the emperor has left. Why don't I apologize to the emperor for my sister? Maybe it can save the heart. You really have a way. I would like to try. Even if it offends the emperor. It was my sister who was punished. Sister, have a good rest in the palace. Then you go. If the emperor is really invited, this palace will spare your life, this bitch. Please inform my father-in-law. The emperor didn't eat much just now. Concubine misses. The slave really doesn't understand that he was just in the palace of the concubine. Why is the concubine so incomprehensible? Make the emperor unhappy. Now I am looking for the emperor again. Too bad it's too late. The emperor has passed on Concubine Shu to sleep tonight. Concubine Shu is already on her way. Hey! Empress, can't you come in? Empress. What are you doing here? The concubine annoys the emperor, especially apologize. The concubine is just like that because she cares too much about the emperor. Concern is chaos. Ask the emperor to punish the concubine. Eunuch Li told concubine Shu not to come over. Today is still the bed of the concubine. Obey. Concubine Shu has a hot personality. If she knew it was the concubine who robbed her of her bed tonight. You will definitely trouble me tomorrow. The concubine is afraid. Do you want me to replace him? It is the honor of the concubine to share a little trouble for the emperor. The concubine wants the emperor. Is the emperor still angry with his concubine? If you are still angry, the concubine will serve the emperor well tonight. Let the emperor relieve his anger. I don't think you were you at dinner today. You are who you are now. Sister D, I spent 9 bulls and 2 tigers last night. Make the emperor change his mind. Sister D, don't annoy the emperor anymore. You bitch. You dare to show off in front of me? Sister, don't worry. Tonight, the emperor invited me to the hot spring. Are you going or am I going? Of course, Ben Gong went. You bitch. Don't think the emperor slept with you twice. Did I really fall in love with you? This palace tells you the emperor is the least obsessed with the relationship between men and women. Good hot springs are not easy to get pregnant. Whether I go or not doesn't affect the overall situation. You are still useful. You'd better not deceive this palace. Report to the concubine. Concubine Shu has something to ask for. You are messy and raucous. What are you still doing here? Why don't you get in? Here we go. Song Minju, you coquettish bitch. You and I do not break the river water on weekdays. Last night you stole my bed. Yesterday was my happy day. The easiest day to get pregnant was robbed by you. Concubine Shu, how dare you hit me? My position is higher than yours. It's disrespectful. What about position? I am the daughter of the general of Hengguo. You, the daughter of a civil servant, dare to compete with me. So what if you have a high score? Your mother's family is still subject to my general. You don't follow the rules. First see how I clean you up. Me. You. Stop hitting. You can go and complain to the emperor. I heard that the emperor rewarded you with a hot spring bath tonight. Look at how embarrassed you are now. Make trouble with the emperor. See if he still wants to wash with you. Concubine Shu, you rely on your mother's arrogance to domineering the emperor. Naturally say, the emperor spoiled this palace for 3 nights. Have you ever had this grace? What else do you do besides swearing? If this palace is the emperor, I don't like you either. Get out of here. You hum. Just wait and see. D, what's wrong with you? Why is there still a wound on your face? Bitch, it's all because of you. D, although I don't know what happened to you. It doesn't matter if you want to vent your anger on me. But you have to go to the hot spring bath with the emperor tonight. Keep in a good mood. You still have face to mention. Did you deliberately frame Ben Gong? You know that concubine Shu has a hot personality. Illustrious family. You just stole her business. Let her come over and beat Ben Gong all over, so that I can't go to the hot spring bath. Cheap you bitches, right? This palace tells you. Don't you think? Tonight, this palace is not only going to go. At that time, you will hide it for Ben Gong. I'll let you take a good look. How did the emperor love this palace? I'll do whatever my sister wants me to do. Sister, don't be angry. Song Minju, you are so perverted, but if you seek death, I will satisfy you. Empress Dowager, something happened to the harem. Last night, Concubine Song and Concubine Shu competed for favor. This morning, Concubine Shu ran to Concubine Song Gi. Harem fights are common, not fresh. But these days, Concubine Song has been sleeping. She doesn't know how to let the emperor get all the rain and dew. He even robbed other concubines of their bedding. In 2 days, you and I will go to Concubine Song Gi's place. This charming thing. I don't know how to restrain myself when I become a concubine. Really need to beat. Well, isn't it? Yesterday was still a happy day for Concubine Shu. This caused Concubine Shu to lose her reason. Ran to hit someone. Concubine Shu is after the sect. She was spoiled. She is wronged about this. But you can't hit people. Okay. Hey. My poor niece. It is also behind the door. Coco's only daughter. After the war that year, he was exiled to the people for decades. I don't know if I'm alive or dead. Have children. If it wasn't he lost that year, I will definitely be spoiled by the family like Concubine Shu. Empress Dowager, you've been looking for the princess all these years. But never found. You are so unhappy all day long. Maybe the princess is no longer there. For your body. Why don't you give up? Hugh's nonsense. This is my brother's only dying wish. As long as I live, I must find him. Live to see people. Dead to see corpses. The emperor will come soon. You hide behind the screen first. Take a good look at how the emperor hurts me. Sister D, if the emperor finds out, we are all doomed. I was scared. Humph. Don't say anything if you're afraid of death. Get behind the screen. Well, then I wish Sister D and the emperor a night of spring supper. Of course. As for you, it's just behind Ben Gong, the shadow that never sees the light. Little bitch. Ben Gong let you see. Who is the master? The emperor loves this concubine. If you dare to have a different heart again, I'll let my mother take your mother's ashes. Feed it to the dog. If it weren't for my mother's ashes, let you die hundreds of times. I see, sister. The emperor arrives. Hurry up and hide in the house. Your Majesty, if you don't come down again, the water is cold, but you'll get sick. What is wrong with your face? It's all right, maybe it's been soaking in the hot spring for a long time. A little reddish. I still have 2 urgent items. I originally asked Eunuch Lee to pass on you, but I still want to see you. The concubine can wait for you. The emperor cares so much about this bitch. I even came over to explain to him. Then I'll be back soon. You bitch. Get out of here. What do bitches do when they undress? What are you doing down here?
Get out of here.
Sister, you should have dragged the emperor into the water just now. So he won't leave. Instead of being in the water like you are. There is only a verbal call to him. The emperor will only find this boring. The emperor likes to take the initiative and be bold. You little bitches can do these hookups. Just like your stepmother. I don't believe in your dirty methods. Emperor. Impudent. My mother is not a prostitute. She is an honest person. Only show off, not sell yourself. If her father hadn't been attracted to her, robbed her against her will, bring her into the palace. But can't he take good care of her? Let her be killed by your mother. Obviously it was your bitch who stole my mother's stuff. Suicide. Besides, doesn't father still have his ashes? He came from a brothel. Such treatment should be satisfied. So it seems? The Song family is really kind. I would like to thank my mother and father for their generosity. Thank you, Sister D, for taking care of me since I was a child. Harder. Relieving Sister Di's worries. Giving birth to a dragon son for Sister D. Let D take the back seat. You know it. Hurry up and roll up. It still seems too late. The emperor arrives. Get up there. Don't be angry humming. It's too late. It seems that Sister D is going to be wronged. I know that D is good at water, but I won tea. The concubine has been waiting for a long time. The spring festival is too short. The concubine doesn't want to go to the hot spring anymore. The concubine wants to lie in the emperor's arms. Then as the concubine wishes. Bitch, I must kill you. Is that bitch Song Zinkin not back yet? Report to the Empress. The bitch was left in the Imperial study by the Emperor. Tonight? Won't be back tonight. The Emperor never leaves concubines to serve in the Imperial studies. Only a few days ago. Let the Emperor make an exception. She's a bitch's daughter after all. The tricks of the meeting are all bad. The Emperor is fresh for a while. It won't be long before it feels vulgar. Empress, don't worry. And somehow. Recently, I always feel that Song Zinkin not as easy to handle as he appears. This palace is thinking, should we continue with our plan? This palace is afraid of raising tigers. What you said is. But Empress, you can't get pregnant. Without children, it is difficult to establish a foothold in the harem. Hold him. I have a way. In the folks, there's this thing called insect valley. You need it every month. If you don't take the antidote in time, his whole body is like 1,000,000 insects biting. If we have this thing, I'm not afraid of that bitch Song Zinkin playing tricks. Then go find it. Bitch, fight me. This palace makes your life worse than death. The emperor forgives his concubine accidentally. Afei, this is something on your mind. No, emperor. Love concubine, just say. If you are wronged, I will give you justice. Emperor. There are some things I dare not say. Say it, I promise you. No matter what you say, I don't blame you. The emperor may be a concubine thinking too much. Aunt Fang Ruo is mother's confidant. But recently, the concubine always felt that he had inexplicable malice towards me. He would stare at the concubine with fierce eyes in the dark. Sometimes I even give my concubine a drink, a tonic that has never been drunk before. The taste is much different from the previous tonic. But the concubine's health is fine. Maybe I'm overthinking it. The loyalty of servants has always been the hardest. Since you can't trust him, then I'll give you another close-fitting girl. From now on, he will be responsible for your food, housing and transportation. Let uniquely accompany you later. Go and choose whichever you like. Those people are all trained by me. Really? Thank you, Your Majesty? Concubine, choose these palace maids. All outstanding. Except for the little girl at the end who did things a little bit not very flexible. What's your name? Slave Lotus Summer. See the concubine. Empress. Don't salute. Get up. Thank you, Empress. Just you. The Empress really wants to choose slaves. The concubine's brain is not so flexible. But people are still simple and reliable. This palace's close-fitting maids don't need to be more outstanding. Just be loyal. Thank you, my lady. The slaves will serve the Empress well. Get up. Thank you, Empress. Your Highness, please wait for me here for a while. Is the Empress? Bitch dares to hide. Sister Cheng, why are you hitting me again? I have served the Emperor according to your request. The Emperor is satisfied. Also rewarded first-class maid. I brought it all back. People are just outside the door. How dare you do it without the consent of the Emperor's people into the palace? Are you courting death? Emperor dies reward. Dare I refuse? If Sister D doesn't want this maid, then you can tell the Emperor yourself. If you annoy the Emperor, if you lose your favor, it's hard to get it back. Good song Zinkin. You tried it a few times. You dare to climb on the head of this palace. Fang Ruo brings the medicine. Little bitch. This is a tonic specially prepared for you. Drink it quickly. This doesn't look like a tonic either. Aunt D. What are you doing? It's poison. It's called a bug. I have to teach you a good lesson today, little bitch. I see you are not good at learning. What did Fang Ruo do to be polite to him? It's my aunt. don't. No. Empress. Empress, are you alright?
No.
Empress? He's the Emperor's man.
If he finds out,
we are dead. Empress, I am in. Empress, I am in. Empress, these are all nourishing medicines. Have you almost drunk it? The Empress servant heard a noise inside. Is there anything? No difference. Bold slut. Who allowed you to come in without communication? No rules at all. Get out, I am the maid in charge here. I only listen to the orders of the concubine. What are you? What are you giving the Empress to drink? Bold slave. How dare you poison the Empress? I don't have it. You bitch. Don't try to wrong me. The needles are black. How dare you argue? Aunt, you are the palace maid my mother specially gave me. I've been kind to you these years. Even taking you as my elder. Now you actually poisoned me. What's on your mind? Empress, don't be sad. This servant is going to ask the Emperor to do justice for you. Empress, forgive me. Empress, please forgive me. It's really not done by slaves. So uncomfortable. Auntie really wants to feed me a small bite. Ouch, bold slave. How dare you use drugs on the Empress? If the Emperor knows this, I will tear you to pieces. The Emperor arrives. The Emperor arrives. Daring slaves to murder the princess. Killed here. Set an example. The Emperor spared his life. Emperor, forgive me. Empress, save me. Empress, save me. You die. Don't implicate me. Hey, hey. The Emperor's concubine doesn't know what she did wrong. I offended Aunt Fang Ruo. My aunt was chosen by my mother herself. You can't even trust such a person. What should the concubine do in the future? All right. Just a slut. Death is not a pity. It's your mother who knows people. It has nothing to do with you. From now on, Liangxia will be your personal maid. She will naturally take care of you. Thank you, Your Majesty. If there is no emperor today, the concubine should die here. Hugh's nonsense. Sister Li, I dealt with my aunt. It's your turn next. Humph. Empress, please rest for a while to suppress the shock. The servants will go outside to guard you. If you have anything, just call the servant. I also said that I will accompany you tonight. It's hard work, Your Majesty. Keep thinking of me. It is not right for the Emperor to spoil the Empress. The servant went down. Sister Li, are you going to hide under the bed and not come out? Sister Li, are you still going to hide under the bed? Fang Ruo's blood just splashed into it. Did it get splashed in your face? Bitch, you actually killed your aunt. I will immediately find someone to write to my mother. I'll come and deal with you in person. Sister, do you know? What have I envied most about you these years? Bah. You little whore-born bitch deserves to envy this palace. Everything in this palace is beyond your reach. I don't care what you say, Sister D, but why do you always insult my mother? I told you many times, my mother is not a prostitute. Sister's face is not clean. The mouth is not clean. Looks like it's time to clean up. You let me go. It hurts me. Let go of me. If you touch me again, my mother won't let you go. You are a fake. Do you really think you dealt with your aunt? Is there nothing I can do about you? Do you really think you dealt with your aunt? Is there nothing I can do about you? This palace is my sister. What are you talking about? I'm just helping you clean up the trash. Feng Ruo is a stupid slut in the end. She poisoned me. Aren't you afraid that I won't be able to get pregnant because of this? Do you think she is helping you? It's actually hurting you. This kind of person is worth dying for. I am the one who can help my sister, mother, and children. You know it. You'd better give this palace some gas. Giving birth to a prince. Otherwise you will die worse than your mother. And Liangxia by your side. Better cover for me. If he finds any clues, all the sins will be borne by you alone. Don't worry, Sister D. I know what to do. Tomorrow's 100 Flowers banquet. D wants me to participate. Or do you attend that kind of event? It suits you too. It's just a tool for this palace to produce children. Then I wish my sister to shine at the banquet. Empress Shu. Something happened to Yangy Palace. Concubine Song's close aunt drugged her. He was found dead on the spot by the emperor. Ah. Song Minju, that bitch, has always been arrogant. Even her palace maid can't stand it anymore. He deserved to be poisoned. Why didn't you poison him? Last time he stole my bed. Now it's even more charming. The emperor stayed with him every day. Tomorrow at the 100 Flowers banquet, I must avenge the old hatreds together. Don't worry. Kigiren has already prepared something. Must be tomorrow. Concubine Song is miserable. Why hasn't the emperor come yet? Sister, don't worry. I'll pour you a cup of tea first. Concubine Song is worthy of being loved by the emperor. You look every day. Red face. Really want to die. If it weren't for Concubine Shu's suggestion, I thought Concubine Song's blush was too heavy. Haha. You two don't have to sing and slander this palace. This palace can't help it either. This palace has long advised the emperor to dip the rain and dew. But the emperor wouldn't listen. I have to pet this palace alone. I know there are many sisters in the harem. If you all miss the emperor, tonight, this palace will persuade the emperor again. Okay, you vixen. The emperor hasn't flipped the sign. You decide tonight. First. To make you arrogant. I'll ruin your face right away. I see how interesting you are. Concubine. This is a snack made by the concubine herself. Please try it. Oh, dear. What's that smell? Ah, what did you do to Ben Gong? I didn't do anything. Perhaps the fragrance of flowers in the Imperial garden. The Empress is a little allergic, right? What's going on? Concubine song. Maybe your clothes are too fragrant. Attracted bees. You'd better go home and change it. Go back and change. Bitch deserves to be stung by a bee. Humph. It must be Concubine Shoe and the others. Sister. What is wrong with your face? The 100 Flowers banquet has just begun. Why are you back? I can't go to the 100 Flowers banquet again like this. But if I don't go, the Emperor will definitely be seduced by those bitches of Concubine Shoe. Can't be cheaper than those bitches. Bitch 100 Flowers banquet, you go for this palace. Bitch 100 Flowers banquet, you go for this palace. If the Emperor is seduced by Concubine Shoe and the others, I must want you to look good. The concubine greets the Emperor. Concubine, get up. Concubine, why are you late today? The concubine's clothes were stained with dust just now. I'm afraid the Emperor will sneeze when he hears it. I specially went to change one. I really like this dress. Come. Didn't you get stung by a bee? How can it be okay? Is your medicine useless? My medicine can't go wrong. It attracts wasps. It can take 2 or 3 months to recover. Or completely disfigured. Why is Concubine song okay? Could it be that she has an antidote? Nonsense and dare to argue. It's just that your medicine doesn't work. Could it be that she could change someone else? Concubine should calm down. Since he can escape this calamity, let's see if he has any luck. Escape the next catastrophe. The water in this pond is deep and cold. Even if you know water, it will also make you seriously ill. Your Majesty, you are biased. I only have eyes for the concubine. There are no more concubines. My concubine recently learned a new sword dance. I want to dance for the Emperor. By the way, please ask the concubine sister to help guide you. Okay, then let Concubine Shoe dance for a while. Let everyone enjoy the famous style of Concubine Shoe. Okay, then the concubine will be ugly. Empress, 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 Empress. Empress. Concubine sister. Concubine. Concubine sister, concubine sister. The Emperor forgives his sins. The concubine didn't mean it. But the concubine and sister know the water. It should be fine. Emperor, Emperor. Emperor. Emperor, Emperor. Emperor, Emperor, Emperor. Emperor, Emperor. How can the Emperor do this? Song Minju. She obviously knows water. Why do you pretend you don't know how to water? This bitch wants to hurt me again. What are you slaves still doing? Don't go to the rescue. The Emperor is rushing to save people. The Emperor. Emperor. Your Majesty, you are finally awake. You've been running a high fever since you fell into the water. It's all concubines who implicate you. Guilty. I am fine. I remember that before the concubine knew water. And now you are in the water, not knowing what to do. I thought the concubine had changed. The water is too cold. The concubine's feet cramped when she fell. Haven't had time to swim yet. The emperor is coming. The emperor's concubine doesn't deserve you to be so kind to me. All right. The concubine is fine. See, you have a cold too. Go back and rest. Just have someone take care of it here. Okay, then the concubine hurry up and recover so you can take care of the emperor. Humph. What are you doing here? Hey Emph, I'm on the orders of the queen. You bitch. Damaged dragon body. Make the emperor sick. The queen ordered me to punish you well. Aha. Your Highness, why are you here? The servant is late. Do not obey the emperor's orders. No one can take their anger on the concubine. Since the emperor does not allow anger to be directed at the fault of the concubine is up to you. As a palace maid, I didn't save the concubine in time. Make the emperor sick. Deserving death. Ah. Go away, I won't let you do this. You are mine. I will protect you. Kill you. Ah. Princess Shu has woken up. If he knew that you were in such trouble in my palace, it won't be worth it if you lose the Sacred Heart. You think for yourself is to fulfill the queen's orders. Still want the favor of the emperor. I'll let you go this time. Wait for me. One day you will fall out of favor. What are you talking about? Your new jade pendant. The style is quite chic. It was given by the familiar emperor. None of your business gets out. We'll see. Let's go. You still protect your lowly servants? Why is Song Minju so different from before? Go. Use all the eyeliners previously installed in Yangy Palace. Song Minju, I want to see what the hell is going on. Empress can't. This servant is not worth this to me. Okay, how about your back injury? Self-medicate? I used to have a relative. New wounds appear from time to time. I help him clean it up every time. I am good at this kind of thing. Don't reject me. How is your relative now? He's free now. I am a concubine. Naturally, no one dared to bully him anymore. Good. Empress, you are so nice. It must be very happy to be your relatives. Although slaves are trained by the emperor. But in this deep palace, this is the first time someone has been so kind to slaves. Like family. Empress, forgiveness. The slaves are angry. Forgiveness. You and my master and servant are one. Naturally relatives. I will protect you well in the future. This servant must be the Empress. Okay, you are also hurt badly. Go back and rest. Okay. Thank you, madam. You little bitch is really going to make trouble, right? Do you know? Concubine Shu's sister is the current queen. You offended them. The sisters will have good fruit to eat in the future. Elder sister, you are wrong. I'm not offended. You offended? So you bitches hurry up and get pregnant. Got pregnant. This palace has a chance to squeeze out that old woman. Take the queen's seat. Then as Sister D wishes. Song Minju, the day I became pregnant. When you die, don't talk about it all. but it's a bit capable. Let the emperor save you regardless of danger. But why don't you know how to water? Won't you let the emperor find out? Damn if the emperor knew. You are dead. If you implicate me, family, at that time, I will feed your mother's ashes to the dogs. Elder sister. If the emperor knew, I wouldn't be in front of you now. But you insulted my mother twice and again, and threatened me with her ashes. Sister, you didn't ask for help like this. Bitch dares to hurt me now. This palace warns you. I've already written to my mother. She will enter the palace tomorrow. I will definitely let her teach you a good lesson. I see. It just so happens that I still miss my mistress. Hey Emph, how could you not want to? The murderer of my mother. I think of him day and night. Now it's finally here. Bitch, I think you are not afraid of anything. The way my mother tortures people. It's much taller than Ben Gong. Just wait then. Empress Dowager arrives. How could the Queen Mother come so late? It must be to blame you for making the Emperor sick. This is what you broke out of. You are responsible for it. Empress Dowager arrives. The concubine greets the Empress Dowager. Hail the Queen Mother. Okay. You harmed the Emperor like that. What blessings can I have for my family? The concubine deserves to die. I recently heard that the Emperor spoils you alone. Also sick because of you. Your Som family is also a scholarly family. How can I cultivate a foxy like you? Concubine guilty. Please punish the Queen Mother. This concubine song is not saying that she is arrogant and indulgent. A harsh word. Aigia scolds her like this. She didn't he respond at all. Seems sensible. Okay. Since you have the attitude of admitting mistakes, then I will punish you for copying Buddhist scriptures for 300. Pray for the health of the Emperor. I'm finishing tonight. Thank you, Queen Mother. Concubines take orders. If you can pray for the peace of the Emperor, the concubine wishes to add another 600 times a night. As long as the Emperor is in good health, let the concubine do anything. I knew it earlier. Why did you? I didn't write it anyway. Empress Dowager Z. You'd better be on your own. Know the rules. Otherwise, even if the Emperor spoils you, my family doesn't allow you either. The concubine will surely remember the lesson of the Queen Mother. The Buddhist scriptures. Tomorrow you will personally deliver it to the Yangy Palace. It's a gift to the Empress Dowager. You little bitch. Now not only offended the Queen family, even the Queen Mother was offended. I see that you are trying to frame me. Waiting for my mother to enter the palace tomorrow. I want my mother to be like the one who killed your mother back then. It turns out that Sister Cheng already knew. My mother was killed by your mother. When you asked me to be your stand-in, aren't you afraid that I will take revenge on you? Do you dare? Growing up, you were as timid as a mouse. Even if I spit in your bowl and throw trash. Didn't you eat it too? This palace asks you to learn to bark, snatch food from the dog. Didn't you do the same? Why are you relying on the Emperor to favor you for a few days now? The wings are hard, don't you forget. The Emperor favored this concubine. It's Ben Gong. You know. You are a stand-in. The Emperor hates being deceived the most in his life. If he knew your true colors. You said he would continue to spoil you. Or cut you to pieces. I know I'm my sister's stand-in. By the way, the Empress Dowager just ordered you to copy the Buddhist scriptures 600 delivered to his palace tomorrow. You know I'm your stand-in. Are different. So this can only be done by my sister herself. If the Queen Mother finds out, I can't imagine the consequences. You bitch. You wait for your mother to enter the palace tomorrow. This palace will let him kill you. Fine, I am waiting for the mistress. Then you pray that the mistress of Mingxi can come. Bitch, you dare to touch this palace? Why is the concubine so strange? She gave me medicine yesterday. Today it feels like a different person. Empress, forgiveness. The servants dare not. When will my mother come? Report to the Empress. Due to the Emperor's illness, the palace is temporarily closed to outsiders to avoid colliding with the Emperor. This palace copied Buddhist scriptures. Even my mother didn't look forward to coming to this palace. What's the use of copying these? Your Majesty, please be careful. Now the Empress Dowager asked you to copy it. It is to pray for the health of the Emperor, Your Majesty. This palace needs you, a dog slave, to teach this palace to do things. You are now Ben Gong's dog. Everything depends on this palace. Otherwise, I will kill you. Get out of here and get in my way. The Empress and servants know. Bitch is your scourge. This sutra almost broke Ben Gong's hand. Thank you for your hard work, the Emperor will be very touched to know. Did you blow something on the Emperor's ear? Keep mother out of the palace. Sister D, the most important thing now is that you are going to the Queen Mother's palace. The Queen Mother said, let you deliver the Buddhist scriptures in person today. It will be noon if you delay any longer. This palace looks like to get rid of the disaster. It's your fault. The Buddhist scriptures have been copied by the Empress Dowager. You go and clamp your fox's tail. If anything is revealed in front of the Empress Dowager, you don't even know death. How did you die? It's Sister Li. What happened to Liangxia? If there is anything you can tell me directly. Empress, your hand was obviously red and swollen just now. Still bleeding. But now it's back to normal. With your cleverness, I think you've long suspected that I'm not him. The concubine I know is obviously humble and kind. Also protect the slaves. Medicine for slaves. And the concubine just now was very domineering. Rude and vicious. Your Highness, you are the one given to me by the Emperor. I also regard you as my own. But you can tell the Emperor. I'm actually Concubine Song's stand-in. The servant belongs to the concubine. This servant only listens to the orders of the concubine. This servant doesn't know what a substitute is. This servant only knows that the Empress is the concubine. He is the only master of this servant. Thank you, Liangxia. But I have never regarded you as a servant. I only wish you were my sister, Empress. No one has ever been like the Empress. I have treated my slaves so sincerely. The slaves are willing to do everything for the Empress. Get up. My concubine greets the Queen Mother. The Empress Dowager instructed her concubines to transcribe the Queen Mother. Come to the front, which has been completed. I heard that you are the only orphan girl in your Song family. Your father has many wives and concubines. Why didn't you have a few more children? Why would the Empress Dowager ask this? Did she find something? Report to the Queen Mother. My mother is not well. After giving birth to me, there can be no more. There is only one daughter in the family. In terms of offspring, everything is based on the mother's thoughts. Mother does not allow concubines. Concubines cannot give birth. Your mother is very good at handling men. No wonder the emperor is so infatuated with you. You learned well from your mother. The concubine is terrified. If you are really scared, don't imitate your mother. If you continue to be charming, pester the emperor to spoil you alone. Affects the royal family to spread branches and disturb the harem. I don't want you. The concubine is never sure. Well, keep in mind. Okay. Queen Mother. Queen Mother, be careful. Queen Mother, are you all right? Aya is fine. You have a heart. The Queen Mother is fine. Nothing else. The concubine will not disturb the Empress Dowager's rest. You have to remember, it's all for your own good. Yes, thank you, Queen Mother. What do you think of him as a person? The Empress Dowager heard that this person was arrogant and domineering. I think you should be careful. But don't be fooled by his words. You are right, actually. He just risked everything to save his family. It should be his little trick that confused the emperor. I want to confuse the family again. Humph. Oh, dear. Bastard. Why did I throw the jade pendant here indiscriminately? Empress Dowager wronged. Queen Mother. The servant carefully put the jade pendant on the makeup table. Nonsense. Can this jade pendant come here by itself? Empress Dowager wronged. The slave does not know. Empress Dowager. You see. The rope of this jade pendant. What's different from your rope? Ah. Is it another jade pendant? But why is this with you? Is this my miserable niece showing up? Or his descendants? Check. Find out where this jade pendant came from. Obey. Don't check with fanfare. To check in a low profile. Remember not to miss a single detail. Yes. Great, my miserable niece showed up. Finally found you. My brother's dying instructions made me must find it. Take care of you. Great. Finally got an idea. It's time for Empress and servants to go to the Imperial kitchen to get you tonics. You bitch. Also know to come back. Holding the platinum that is super swollen in my hands. How about going to the Empress Dowager's place to take credit? Didn't my sister let me go? This palace asked you to go. So what? You were originally Ben Gong's dog. You have to do whatever this palace asks you to do. You made my hands swollen like this. Now you kneel down and kowtow to Ben Gong and admit your mistake. I don't want to kneel today. Bitch, what did you say? I said I don't want to kneel today. Okay, it's the opposite of you. I know you are not a good thing. You are just a stand-in for this palace. Do you still want to covet the position of this palace? Mother will come today. This palace will end this stuntman game. Then sell you to beggars. Or a sick old prostitute. Wait until they mess you up. I'll send you to the underworld to meet your bitch. Ha ha ha, what did you say? Bitch, how dare you be arrogant? You bitches still want to turn the sky upside down. Stop. You bitch. Are you crazy to bring the Emperor's people in? You want to kill Ben Did you kill the entire Song family? That being the case, then I'll kill you both. Never had trouble. D. You are so naive. You don't think the two of us are worth you alone. You want us dead? Will we? Are you obediently captured? Suzinkin, you bitch. This palace is a high-ranking concubine. You are just a stand-in. If you dare to touch me, this palace will tear you to pieces. Humph. Sister D, who is the stand-in? You said I would kill you now. Then become a princess completely. Do you think your mother will recognize me? The mother must have recognized it at a glance. We'll enter the palace today, you bitch. If you dare to cheat again, mother will tear you to pieces. You son of a bitch. You are worthy to replace this palace. How dare you insult my mother? You think I've lived in the Song family's kennel all these years? Snatch food from the dog when you are hungry. When I was tortured by your wanton abuse. Why not resist? I am for this day. You actually? Come. Mother, you are finally here. A lowly concubine. You can turn your palace upside down. Even the confidant I carefully cultivated for you will die. You have disappointed your mother so much. Mother, calm down. The daughter has avenged her aunt. How can I let a shady bitch ride on my head? I gave him a good beating. Now they put him in the dark room? You are confused. Isn't the Emperor very obsessed with that bitch's body now? You got her out of harm's way. The Emperor found out that our whole family has to be buried with us after she gives birth. You can torture her however you want. Mother, don't worry. The Emperor is sick. No one will sleep within 10 days. The Emperor will not find out. There you go. That bitch's mother. I trampled her like an ant. Now her daughter can only be trampled to death by my daughter. Hum. Mother. Do you want to see what that bitch looks like now? Good daughter, show mother. How embarrassed that bitch is now. Ah. How to tie up your sister, like a lamb to be slaughtered. It's really pitiful to ask my mother to watch. Mother, don't worry. These injuries are her fault. It will recover in 3 to 5 days. Dare to frame you. This lesson is cheap for him. But don't kill him. It's not up to you to wait until he gives birth. It's me, mother. I am your biological daughter. Empress. Mother. No. Bitch. You know fear now. Dare to go beyond. I'll cut you into 8 pieces. Sister Lee, now you know who the double is, right? The Empress has sent Miss Song away. Got it. Empress, you replaced Concubine Song for revenge, right? Exactly. There is a blood feud between their family and me. Since they gave me a chance, how could I not grasp it? Liangxia, have you seen my jade pendant? Empress, don't worry. What kind of jade pendant is it? In the shape of a crescent. It was left to me by my mother. It was still there this morning. We only went to the Queen Mother's palace today. Could it fall there? That's trouble. What kind of baby has the Queen Mother never seen? My orange jade pendant. I am afraid it will be thrown away as garbage. No, I have to go check it out. The Empress found this in the corner. I guess it was left behind by someone who just eavesdropped on our conversation. It seems that there are spies in our palace. So what to do? If our conversation is overheard by him, to the Emperor's ears, the consequences are unimaginable. Don't worry. They heard and there was no evidence. You and I know Sister Guandai's secret room. Don't worry. This servant won't say it even if she dies. I am going to ask around. They speak too quietly. The slave only hears. It's like taking revenge on behalf of the concubine or something. Substitute stand-in. I said Song Minju, how have you fascinated the Emperor recently? And I remember she used to be very good at water. The last time she fell into the water, the Emperor actually rescued her. It turned out to be a different person. He dared to commit such a great crime of deceiving the king and exterminating the family. Since you brought it to your door yourself, then I'm welcome. What does the Empress want to do? Go take that bitch Song Minji's personal maid. Tie me up. I don't believe that after torture. She will not testify against Song Minju as long as she speaks. Song Minju and her double will die without a burial. Ah. Lotus, if you prove. The one sitting in the Yangy Palace at the moment is not Song Minju. I told them to stop. Concubine Chu, you are confused. The concubine is the concubine. Liangxia, you are the Emperor's man. You lied for him. If the Emperor knew, you will die miserably. You testify for me now. At that time, I will beg the Emperor to forgive me. Give you a whole corpse. Liangxing did not lie. Not to deceive the Emperor. Please forgive me, Concubine Chu. Bitch. I'd like to see if it's your mouth. Still, my soldering iron is hard. Come. Empress. Has Lotus not come back yet? He's been gone for a long time. Lotus has not come back yet. Report to the Empress. Not good. Liangxia was taken away by Concubine. Said that she stole the things of Empress Shu. Now Concubine Shu is torturing her. Concubine Shu. Here we go. Go to Yangy Palace. Lianxia. Liangxia. Concubine Chu, you dare to punish my palace maid privately. What crime? He's just a slut. So what if I die? It's you. Who is it? I am the princess above you. You commit the following. He also made the lotus fragrance given to me by the emperor look like this. You are slapping the emperor in the face. The emperor will do justice. Ha ha ha. The emperor will do it for such a bitch. Get to know me in general. You still have the face to mention the emperor. You are not Song Minju at all. You are guilty of bullying the king. It is to be executed by the 9 clans. Concubine Chu and Li Si committed the following offenses. It should be sent to the Department of Shin Penalty. How dare you hit me? My sister is the queen. My father was a general of They want to let you go. So what? In the harem I am the concubine and you are the concubine. Of course I can teach you a lesson. It's you who moved out of your mother's house. Could it be that the whole harem belongs to your mother's house? Your position is only a little higher than mine. In front of the queen and the mother's family. What are you? You dare to punish me. I'd like to see who dares to tie me up in Shengxin department today. It's you. You. Or you? I'll tell you what. Although this palace is not my mother's, but my sister is the queen. From now on, her prince will be the crown prince, the emperor. So, you said that I have the final say in this palace. It's you, the bitch, who has the final say. How can you be sure that your child? The future must be the prince. Concubine Chu, you are so sure. Your mother's child must be the prince. Your Majesty, why are you here? Get up. If I don't come again, you are afraid that you will be bullied to death. Your Majesty, please save Lotus. Take Lotus to Thai hospital here. The emperor forgives his sins. The emperor forgives his sins. What are you guilty of? It was a crime against concubine song. Or talk about the crown prince. The following is guilty. I should send you to the department of Shenzhen. Transform and reform the harem to discuss politics. It's a capital offense. How dare you? So bold. Your mother taught you. Emperor, you misunderstood the concubine. The concubine never dared to rely on concubine's mother's house. Not. All this was deliberately murdered by concubine song. The concubine wants to report the crime of concubine song's bullying. Okay, then tell me. How did he bully you? He is not Song Minju at all. He was Song Minji's substitute from outside the palace. Concubine Chu holds a grudge against his concubine for robbing him last time. Absurd theory. Since you doubted me, then take out the evidence. The last time I slept, I arranged it myself. It's hard for you to do it for the concubine. She's a stand-in. If you can't produce evidence today, I'll send you to the cold palace. The concubine has evidence. That person is the little sweeping maid in the palace of Concubine Song. She had personally heard the conversation between Concubine Song and Lion. The words the concubine in front of her is not Song Minju at all. Nonsense. Lotus is given to Concubine Song by me. She spent a few short days with the concubine. Can you conspire to deceive me? Emperor, you've been bewitched by Concubine Song and spoiled her for 3 days. Not to mention a maid. She will buy people's hearts. Your Majesty, you must never be deceived by her again. The emperor is concubine, she's slandering concubines. If the emperor doesn't believe it, it's okay to kill the concubine. Only it's just that Lotus is innocent. Those who were tortured by concubine Shu are almost out of breath. It's all my fault that the concubine let the emperor pet it for a few days. This unprovoked murder. Emperor, don't invite concubines to sleep in the future. I said I would take good care of you. Nature will decide for you. Concubine Shu committed the following offenses. Do not change. I am disappointed in you. Your Majesty, you shouldn't have reminded Concubine's song of her side of the story. At least listen to what the people in the Concubine's palace have to say. If the emperor's concubine wronged Concubine's song, the concubine is willing to go to the Shin penalty and kneel down and kowtow to Concubine's song to confess. Sin to add. What's wrong? Concubine Shu said so confidently. Did you bribe the little girl in my palace? Concubine's song is now starting to frame. Your Majesty, you are the son of heaven. If the little maid lies, you can see through it at a glance. Coming up soon. Lift your head up. Tell me everything you hear and see. If there is any nonsense, I will punish you 9 clans. The slaves don't know anything. Slaves are just. The servant just took Concubine's money. Just tell her one by one about the things in Concubine's song's palace. In fact, slaves actually don't know anything. Emperor, forgive me. Emperor, forgive me. Emperor, forgive me. You bitch. You betrayed me. Emperor, emperor. Let me explain. Selling things for glory. Emperor, forgive me. Your Majesty, please forgive me. Beheaded. Your Majesty forgives his life. Please forgive me. Your Majesty, please forgive me. Empress Your Majesty, Shu, Empress please Shu, forgive me. Save me. Concubine Shu will do as you say. Kowtow to Concubine's song and apologize. Is something wrong with the emperor? Something's wrong. Please think carefully. If that little maid was really bribed by me, then why would she rather die? She's going to betray me too. It must be Concubine's song. It must be her fault. It must be her. Emperor Shifei has a good family. Arrogant. It's normal not to want to kneel and submit to concubines. She can reward the emperor to the concubine this time. Half dead. Next time when the emperor is not in the palace. Concubine. I am afraid the concubine will suffer. No one has a concubine. The maiden family who can even book the crown prince's seat. Concubine Shu, you have repeatedly committed crimes. I still want to plan the throne of the prince. I am so disappointed. There is no cure. Put it in the cold. Emperor. Emperor, forgive me. Your Majesty, please forgive me. To Concubine's song. The concubine kowtowed to Concubine's song. I apologize, Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Please look at my sister's face. You take back your life. Please forgive me. You still have the face to mention the queen. The queen is knowledgeable. How can I have such a daring sister like you? The queen arrives. The concubine greets the emperor. Emperor Wanfu Jinan. You are weak. Can't see the wind. Why are you still running around? The concubine heard that Concubine Shu's sister made the emperor unhappy. She is the concubine's first sister. It's a concubine who has no discipline. If the emperor wants to punish the concubine. This has nothing to do with you. Concubine's song. This palace will compensate you on behalf of Concubine Shu. I don't know if you can forgive Concubine Shu once. Concubine saw Empress. The Empress is the lord of the harem. How can I apologize to my concubine? I dare not be a concubine. Song Minju is quite clever. It's not as stupid and brainless as Concubine Shu said. Trying to cure him is a disrespectful reason. Concubine's song, get up. Concubine Song is knowledgeable and reasonable. Mistake. It's this palace who has no way to discipline. I don't know if Concubine Song can forgive Concubine Shu. The ancients said that people are not saints. Who could be wrong? Concubine Shu is not quick to kowtow to Concubine Song to apologize. Sister, hurry up and knock until Concubine Song is satisfied. Since the queen said so, forget it. Is the concubine still sensible? Okay. The emperor is recovering from a serious illness. The concubine also boiled tonics in the palace. Why don't the emperor go and sit in the concubine's palace? Forget it, I really haven't been to the queen's palace for a long time. Greetings to the emperor and queen. This queen is not a simple character. One day I will reveal your true colors. I thought the sister of Concubine Shu and the sister of the Empress are deeply in love. You are just a pawn of the queen. You've got to keep your values. Otherwise the queen will kick you away. You bitch. How dare you slander my sister? Is it slander? You know that. Poor wounds so deep on the forehead. If the queen hadn't finally forced you to kowtow to me. Not so. He begged me for you. Can't he make you kneel again? But in order to make the emperor happy, I can only feel wronged by you. Bitch. Dare to commit the following, I will definitely let you die. You are not Song Minju. Song Minju never dared to provoke me like this. Although the Empress saved you from going to the cold palace, but you still have to go to Shenqingji to get the punishment. What you did to Liangxia, Shenqingji will let you return it well. Empress, why are you crying? It's okay, the slave doesn't hurt. I couldn't vent my anger on you today. I am so useless. I originally thought that Concubine Shu would be sent to the department of Shengsen. But the emperor went to the queen's palace. Change your mind. Only let Concubine Shu sit still in the palace and think about it. It's too cheap for him. Empress. This servant is just a servant. Even if Concubine Shu killed the slave, it is normal for the emperor not to punish him for his crimes. Empress, don't worry about slaves. The Empress treats slaves like this. The servant is already very touched and content. But the Empress offended the queen for me. The Empress is really not worth it. Fools, you are my sister. How can it not be worth it? The queen looks uncontested. But every sentence puts people in danger. I mean, that's quite a role. Really rubbish. Now Song Minju has climbed on your head. You can even beat his maid to a popular private gathering. Do you know? If I weren't here today, you are already dead. Thank you, sister. Sister, I said it earlier. He is not Song Minju. Although Song Minju is usually arrogant. But he would never dare to provoke me. Let alone an aunt. Even if I hit him, he dare to do anything. Words are unfounded. Even a drama can't testify for you at a critical moment. What's the use of you saying this now? Really rubbish. Blame that little bitch. Enrage long way at a critical moment. I was terrified. How did I know he was so unburdened? You know how to make excuses on other people. Do you have a brain or not? Since these people can't be trusted, then go to the Song family to check. Why has the Song family been so many years? Only Song Minju has a daughter. Why do they look exactly the same? Does it mean that both of them are actually from the Song family? No. Then go and invite Miss Song over. Ask nicely. Or Sister Wit. I'll put it right away. Miss Song tied it up. You did it. To bring someone down, that's not enough. Whether this Song Minju is true or not. But he can't charm the emperor. Even if he is fake. He has to die too. Attached to the ear. You have these things ready. Then go to apologize to Song Minju. Then come with me to the Queen Mother's palace to greet you. Don't worry, sister. I'll get ready right away. Song Minju must die without a burial place this time. Okay. Don't let me down this time. If it still doesn't work out. But don't blame me. You. Yesterday? It has already damaged my image in front of the emperor. If this goes wrong again. Even the Daluo immortals can save you. Sister, forgive me. I'll do it this time. That bitch Song Minju was right. I'm just a pawn in his hands. Looks like I'm going to find a way out for myself. Your round hasn't healed yet. Didn't I let you have a good rest? It doesn't matter. Empress, after you give me medicine, I've recovered a lot. And slaves are used to serving the Empress. I am not assured that others will serve you. Okay. Then you can't be too tired. Okay. That's right. Empress. Concubine Shu seems to have sent someone to the Song family. I'm afraid there are still doubts about your identity. I wonder what they will do. Should we be on guard first? That's a hassle. If they reveal your identity. Even if the emperor spoils you again. We'll still execute you. Empress, you must be careful. Don't worry, I know. What if they simply investigated? Shouldn't find anything. Afraid of what they will do. What does it mean to do? Don't be nervous. It's all come this far. Soldiers will block the water and cover the earth. By the way, is my jade pendant missing? The servant has already sent someone to inquire. But there is still no news of the jade pendant. It probably wasn't left in the Queen Mother's palace. That's what my mother left me. Relic, I must find it. Empress, the servants will look for it again. Concubine Shu arrives. Song before concubine. It's all my fault. Today I specially brought the northern red coral. Apologize to concubine Song. Get up. It's over. You don't need to come and apologize to me. Then my sister forgave me. It doesn't matter if I forgive you or not. But you did this today. I was rather surprised. The emperor has completely snubbed me because of this. But I don't want to fall out of favor. If the concubine and sister can be in front of the emperor, for me, then I will repay my sister twice as much. Of course, my sister can also refuse. It's all my fault. What you said is true. In fact, in this harem, women don't need to make things difficult for women. Sister really thinks so. Is this bitch so easy to fool? What's in my father-in-law's hand? It's red coral. The concubine's father fought in the northern kingdom. An auspicious omen for good health. So I thought of bringing it here specially to apologize to my sister. I hope my sister will accept it with a smile. Hurry up and send the concubine to the house. Empress. I don't feel right. You can see what's wrong with him. Liangxia, come here. I have something to tell you. How about it? Have you heard from the owner of the jade pendant? I checked it all. No news. This is in and out of the Empress Dowager's
There are hundreds
palace
of every day.
people who send flowers and
All
food.
checked.
No information. How is that possible? How could this jade pendant appear out of thin air? You think about it. Who else has been to this palace? Don't miss it. It's Concubine Song. But Concubine Song is the only daughter of Marquis Song. The whole city knew about it. She can't be the person Empress Dowager is looking for. There is no room for error in this matter. You and I will go to Yangy Palace to have a look. I want to ask her in person. The queen arrives. See, mother. Mother, this is not you. The most precious jade pendant? Why is there suddenly an extra one? It's nothing. The jade pendant in the hands of the Empress Dowager. Why is it exactly the same as the one on Song? Where did the extra piece in the hands of the Empress Dowager come from? What's going on here? Why did the queen and concubine Shu come to the Yangy Palace today? You are not well. Walk less and recuperate more. Don't you want to come and see the queen? Empress Dowager. Sister filial piety. She is weak. Never mind the affairs of the harem. However, Concubine Song is really too arrogant and domineering. The concubine only suspects her palace maid of stealing. She ran to the emperor and cried. The emperor almost threw me into the cold palace. If my sister hadn't arrived in time, I'm afraid I've been tortured to death in the cold palace by now. Oh, there is such a thing. Empress Dowager, please let the concubine be the master. Concubine Song is proud of her pet. She doesn't care about anyone. Say no more. How can you bother the queen mother about such a trivial matter? Queen, don't blame concubine Shu. It is concubine Song who is proud of her pet. Don't worry, Yangy will do justice for you. The mother and concubine still have something to start. What's the matter? The emperor has favored concubine Song for many days. But the emperor's health is getting worse and worse. The imperial physicians said that the emperor has been weak recently. It's like taking some kind of pain and gas medication. What do you mean? Concubine Song was not favored in the harem before. This time I came back from my mother's house. The emperor doted on her for 3 consecutive nights. When something goes wrong, there must be a demon. You suspect he drugged the emperor. The concubine dare not speak nonsense. But it's about the emperor dragon body. Have to prevent. We might as well go to Yangy Palace to search. Is the queen. What concubine Shu said is for the sake of the emperor's health. If you finally blame concubine Song, I personally apologize to her. How can the queen apologize to her concubines? You doubt. Just searching. Don't worry, sister. I have it all arranged. This time Song Ming, the moon must die without a burial place. Where did Afei get such a red coral? This is from concubine Shu. She wanted to apologize to her concubine. The concubine took it. It's good that she can admit her mistakes, which is naturally the best. This is the red coral, and the smell is a little pungent. The concubine will be taken away. No need, it's a long night. I just want to be with you. Who let you in? The emperor forgives his sins. The concubine and others did not know that the emperor was also here. But the emperor is fine here. The concubine wants to report she had the audacity. Dared to use aphrodisiac to damage the dragon body to the emperor. Your Majesty? The emperor has been weak recently. The imperial doctor came to report to have been drugged. The emperor has been staying with you recently. If you drugged the emperor, recruit truthfully. The emperor and the queen mother may spare your life. Forgive me. Dare to damage the dragon body, and that's capital punishment. The concubine has never done anything to harm the Eucharist. Please check it out. Since you are unrepentant, then search in your palace and you will know. No, you can't. Concubine song confesses and is lenient. Use of banned drugs, plus bullying. This crime is enough to destroy the 9 clans. Come and search for this palace. Search this for Ben Gong. Found it. Alive. Our Emperor. This bag of medicine is only a little closer. I feel hot all over. This medicine is often used in dirty places like brothels. Men use too much. The body will become weaker and weaker. I am afraid some will say it quickly. What happens to serious people? Severe cases will be infertile. Song Yu, you are so cruel. For favors, to actually use this medicine on the Emperor. Enough, sinner song. Murder, your majesty. Sin is unforgivable. Someone took it down for me. Someone took it down for me. Emperor, Emperor. Concubine, no. All stolen and captured. What else do you want to quibble about? Everything has been found. What else do you want to say? Take it down soon. The Emperor's concubine did not want to harm the Emperor's heart. This is not an aphrodisiac. Dare to quibble when you are about to die. Your Majesty, don't talk nonsense with him. He has the guts to damage the dragon body. You must never forgive him. Drag it down. Let go. Let go. Empress. Tell the Emperor the truth. You tell the Emperor. This is not an aphrodisiac. It's Keel Rock. Empress, Keel Rock. What is Keel Rock? Report to the Emperor. The drug is called Keguian. As the name suggests, men can prolong life. The side effect is the loss of women's ki and damaged lives. It's also a pain for women. The Emperor is talking nonsense. What this bitch means is, Song Minju wants to keep the Emperor fit. Do not hesitate to damage your own body. How is that possible? Absolutely. The Emperor does not believe. If you don't believe me, you can find an Imperial doctor to tell the difference. Imperial doctor. Seen the Emperor. Met the Queen Mother. Report to the Emperor. Report to the Queen Mother. This is indeed Keel smoke. Why so stupid? Why don't you tell the truth? The concubine hoped that the Emperor's dragon body would be healthy. I deliberately tried to hide it. It is impossible to ask the Emperor to punish the concubine. This is impossible. It's obviously an aphrodisiac. How could it be Keel Rock? Song Minju must be your ghost. You changed the medicine. Fool. Why is concubine Shu so certain? Does it mean you came to this palace the day before yesterday? But another conspiracy. Concubine Shu, this is your start. You swear that concubine Song has banned drugs here. Now the truth comes out. You don't want to admit it. Who the hell gave you the news that there are banned drugs in Yangy Palace? Empress Dowager Hua, the Imperial doctor also said. This Keel salt is also banned. This Song Minju violated palace unauthorized use of banned drugs. That deserves death. Concubine Song, tell the AI family. What is it about? I would rather sacrifice my life. Also use this Keel extension. The Empress Dowager is a concubine ignorant. Since the Emperor rescued the concubine from the water, the concubine was both moved and guilty. Moved by the Emperor's deep love and righteousness. Guilt makes the Emperor sick. The concubine found the Keel Rock. Concubine hope. The Emperor's body can recover faster, even if the concubine dies. The concubine should also be used by the Emperor. Concubine. No woman has ever been so sincere to me. I can be the concubine. That's really against the palace rules. The concubine thought the death penalty could be living sin. Otherwise, everyone in the harem will follow suit. Frail and short-lived. How can you spread branches and leaves for the emperor? Concubine song, for the health of the emperor. Do not hesitate to lose money. How many people in the harem can do it? I am tired. You can handle the rest yourself. The princess is innocent and naturally useless. But someone has ulterior motives. I want to let him go. I will investigate this matter clearly. Concubine Shu, you've repeatedly slandered the concubine and demoted it to a concubine. A year's grounding in Yangy Palace. The emperor was wronged. This is all Song Minju. He framed my emperor. Reverse black and white. Unrepentant. I see. Do you want to go to the cold palace to calm your mind? The concubine was wrong. The emperor insisted on driving the concubine to the cold palace. Why are you fooling around with what happened today? I am disappointed in you. The emperor forgives his sins. Report to the emperor. The servant has something to report. This servant has not had time to tell the empress. It just so happens that the imperial doctor is also the red coral sent by the empress. Since concubine Shu treats me like this, then we will repay them with their own way. Servants are sensitive to odors. I always feel that red coral smells wrong. I also noticed that something was wrong with this red coral. Somebody brought up the red coral. Imperial doctor, check it now. Your Majesty, there's a lot of musk on this red coral. If you put it indoors, not a month, women will be infertile forever. You are so vicious. You are so vicious. Emperor. The concubine did nothing. Emperor, all this is concubine song. She framed Your Majesty, please check. Your Majesty? How else do you need to check? You are used to relying on your mother's arrogance and domineering Anyone family. Dares to move. Dare to do anything. Come. Shu Bing fell into the cold for no reason and invisible. Lash 50 never summoned. The concubine was wrong. The concubine knew she was wrong. The emperor should not throw his concubines into the cold palace. The emperor. Sister, save me. Sister, save me. Sister, save me. I don't want to go to the cold palace. Sister, why are you so confused? To do something so outrageous. Sister, don't you even believe me? Even you are helpless to save me? How much blood is on my hands for you? How many things did I handle for you in the harem? Have you forgotten? Oh, Emperor. Concubine Shu has gone crazy. The concubine has always ignored the affairs of the harem. Ask the emperor to learn from it. Haha. Song Minju, did you lose something? As long as I'll tell you where your stuff is. I also told you all the evidence of the queen's guilt. So you can take her down. You are the queen. How would she know? Does he know the whereabouts of my jade pendant? Somebody hurry up and take this raving lunatic. Drag me down, Sister Cha. Sister, save me. Drag it down and you won't save me. I'll reveal all your secrets. Don't think it's better for anyone to drag it down. Don't think it's better for anyone. Concubine Shu dared to betray this palace. She can't stay to deal with it. It is the slave who will arrange it immediately. How did Concubine Shu know that my jade pendant was lost? No, I have to go to the cold palace. Slave. Go with the Empress. Come and catch the assassin. Quickly, catch your highness. Go find someone to chase the assassin. Concubine Shu. Concubine Shu. I didn't expect the last person I saw to be you. Who wants to kill you? Is my good sister. I am a ghost. I won't let him go if I'm a ghost. Concubine Shu, hold on. I'll call you a doctor. You said earlier that I lost something. How do you know that? That thing means a lot to me. You tell me where it is. How important is what is important to you? You are my token to find someone. You tell me where he is. I can save you. Westlake, ha 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 ha. I see. You Song Minju. Too bad you are not Song Minju. You don't know anything. Ha ha ha. Come here. I'll tell you what. You will never find. Concubine Shu. Concubine Shu. Empress assassin not caught. But he dropped this. This is the token in the Queen's palace. Great. Let's hurry up and find the Emperor. Concubine Shu testified against the Queen this token before her death. The Queen must die. Even if there is evidence, it's not easy to bring down the Queen. Not to mention killing Concubine Shu. It's between them. For me, there are more important things than this. The Queen arrives. The concubine greets the Empress. Why is the Empress here? Get up, concubine song. Concubine Shu has been thrown into the cold palace. You still killed her. The Emperor is already investigating the matter of the Empress. If there is no evidence, please don't slander the concubine. No. Who else could you be? I did meet the killer. Too bad I couldn't catch him. But when I went in, Concubine Shu still has a breath. Not only did she tell me who killed her, and he told me so many secrets. What nonsense are you talking about? Although this palace usually ignores the affairs of the harem, but Concubine Shu is the sister of this palace. Not just you. Your parents will never let go. How dare you touch my parents? How? This palace has already sent people to the Song family to be under to investigate. Lord and Madam Song, I will definitely give this palace a satisfactory answer. Torture. The Queen better torture them more. Empress. Are you threatening me? So what? You are guilty of bullying the king. Deserves death. You are pregnant? How dare you get pregnant? Let's go. The Empress looks at the Queen like this. It seems that he will not let us go. But it's fine now. You are happy. Let's hurry up and tell the emperor the good news. He wouldn't dare to do anything. I'm not pregnant. I just saw the queen pretending. It's really disgusting. But it's not bad to let the queen misunderstand. When people are in a hurry, the fox's tail will naturally be exposed. The Empress is not good. Madame Song was taken to the cunning palace by the Empress. It was never for a whole day. We should go check it out. No need. But if the queen were tortured? Your Majesty, do you think he will say anything about the substitute? If he testifies, then your situation is dangerous. Don't worry. He'll be here soon. Report to the Empress. Miss Song asks to see. You go out first. I have something to say to your concubine. You go out first. I have something to say to your concubine. What about the bitch who sent the stars? Did she do something? Let the queen see the clue. The queen has been pressing me all day. I'm going crazy. Your father was also taken away by the general's mansion. Queen has no evidence. Mother, doesn't he have to worry? The queen has been found. Li Yin, that bitch, gave birth to a daughter for your father. Where is Song Zinkin? You want to meet him? You're not going to keep him in that secret room, are you? But well done. Since he has been suspected, then he should be locked in a secret room. Torment him to death. This little bitch. As cheap and disgusting as his bitch. I thought he was a little bit like you. I want to stay and block the disaster for you. Now it seems, when it killed the sound. Should have killed that bitch together. Bright moon. Quickly hand over Song Zinkin to me. I took him back and gave him to beggars to have fun with. Play him to death, you bitch. Dare to disobey our orders. And you want to kill us? I'm going to make his life worse than death. No need, I'll take care of this. Bright moon. Why are you acting weird today? You should call me the concubine. You are not the moon. I am not sending the moon. Is it still sending stars? You scared your mother to death. Yeah. How could you be that lowly scumbag? Dogs are worse than trash. You are a high-ranking concubine. He's a lowly trash. He's not even qualified to lick your feet. Just like that cunt. You really are Song Zinkin. You bitch, where did you hide the moon? Didn't you see him in the secret room last time? Last time. Last time you. You bitch, how dare you? Lotus comes in. Take him into the secret room. Get up and let go. Speaking of which, I would also like to thank my mistress for giving me the opportunity the palace to take Song Minjiwi's place. Otherwise, how can I avenge my mother? Do you know? What you do is a cardinal sin to kill the 9 clans. Of course I know. At the beginning, I said that the crime of bullying the king would be punished by the 9 clans. All right, Miss Song. I want to tell you more. My mother's hatred. It's time to come to an end. What do you want? You tried to kill me? I am Mrs. Hufu. How could I kill you? When you asked my mother to choose who to drink poisoned wine to kill my mother. I dare not forget all these years. So now I'll give you a chance too. You mother and daughter can only live one. It's up to you to choose. You say who lives and who dies with Song Min-ju. Pardon me. Nature is my life. You've replaced the moon. Then you can't tell this secret to anyone else. Min-ju can only die. As expected of a mother and daughter. Before you come, I let Song Min-ju choose once. It's a pity that he chose the same result as you. All chose themselves. Sister D, did you hear the mistress's choice? Mother, you actually want me to die. You can only blame yourself for your incompetence. You were replaced by a little bitch. If you don't die, our whole family will die. This whole thing was your idea. It's all your fault, you deserve to die. Okay. You two beastly mother and daughter. Since they all choose to live by themselves, then I can't help it. You two solve it yourself? You two can only live one. Who lives and who dies? You choose. Empress, will they really kill each other? Those who are beasts must do the things of beasts. Yeah. They should be damned. My daughter has finally avenged you. The Empress is not good. Your father couldn't stand the torture in the general's mansion. Tell me all about the doubles. Hey, run away. Late Lotus. No matter what happens, you are going to bite. You don't know about the stand-in. You have to say that I am lying to you. Do you hear me? No, Empress. The servants must guard the Empress. You are the few warmth I have in this world. I just want you to live well. My revenge has been avenged. Except for the jade pendant, I have no regrets. The Empress just arrived at Jiquin. There is no jade pendant. I don't know how to explain it to my mother. Empress. Sinner Song Zinkin deceived the king, deserving death. Someone took it. Bitch, you pretend to be the concubine Song Min-ju. Deceive the king. This is outrageous. Not guilty yet. God, he's not Song Min-ju. But that's too bold. Who the hell is he? Looks so much like him. He is Song Min-ju's concubine sister Song Zinkin, covets glory and wealth, willing to enter the palace have for a Song child Min-ju through the belly. Heinous crime. What about stand-ins? Have I ever hurt anyone? And you, queen? A man who even killed his own sister. What right do you have to accuse me? What the hell are you talking about? I said you acted virtuous all day. But the most insidious and vicious person. You are not qualified to judge me. You dare to indiscriminately frame someone called Ben Gong. Empress. Go away. Stop fighting. Your Highness, hurry up. Your injuries are not healed yet. Don't get hurt again. No, I'll protect you more than I can. Okay, you bitch. How dare you protect him? Pull him away. Straight whip. Ah. Stop fighting. You all stop. Song Zinkin, do you want to protect him? Okay, then kneel down and kowtow to me and confess. Until I'm satisfied. Empress. No, Empress. Don't do this for slaves. Your Majesty, kill the servants. It's all the fault of the slaves. That's enough. I'll let you judge him. That's how you judge. The emperor forgives his sins. Okay. Song Zinkin, tell me, why replace Song Minju? Don't you know it's a capital offense? Speak. Emperor. Your Majesty, please. Please forgive me. The Empress is innocent. What is she? Empress, she is just a substitute. Lotus fragrance. You are the one I trained. Why did you even deceive me? It's a sin. Emperor. Lotus guilty. Lotus is willing to die, but please let go of the Empress. Spare the Empress's life. She treats you. Your Highness. The Emperor begs you to spare my life. You two are in love with each other. But you lied to me like this. How can I forgive? Song Zinkin. Am I not good enough for you? The Emperor has been very kind to me during this time. But are those good ones really for me? I often wake up in the middle of the night. I am in this palace. I'm scared every day. I trembled, walking on thin ice, because I just replaced Song Minji's identity. Therefore, the Emperor's good. In fact, it is also for Song Minju. No. I didn't have this favor for Song Minju before. So, you can understand that my goodness is for you alone. But you play me in the palm of your hand. Did you know that this is a capital crime? Are you not afraid of death? Emperor. These days, you often ask me why I'm so bold. Because I have put my life and death aside. In fact, natural indulgence. Didn't you just say that you are afraid every day? Skating on thin ice? I am afraid. But not afraid of death. I'm afraid of dying if I don't achieve my stars goal. And you sneak into the harem. What do you want? Recruit truthfully. My only purpose in entering the palace is to avenge my mother. Your Majesty, I can confess everything. But please spare Liangxia. Empress. The Emperor, this bitch and this bitch are in cahoots. You must not let them go. Shut up. Okay, I promise you. Song Zinkin. Tell me about it. Since I was a child, my mother and I have depended on each other for life. Life in whose mansion is not as good as that of a dog. Even so, Miss Song still sees us as thorns in her eyes. Because of some trumped-up charges. On my 7th birthday, she even forced my mother to commit suicide in front of me. I grew up alive. They found that I look similar to Song Minju. Forced me to enter the palace for his favor and get pregnant. If I don't comply, they are going to kill me and feed my mother's ashes to the dogs. I have no other choice. What's more, this is me avenging my mother. The only chance. Even death. I will also grasp. The Song family also said that after I gave birth to a prince, Song Minju can compete for the back seat. My child will surely sit on the throne in the future. The Song family dug its own grave, deceived the king, rebellious. Presumably the emperor will not let them go. This girl actually threatened to die. In this way, the Song family can't live, but she must also die. Okay, this bitch is killing herself. To be destroyed with the Song family, even if the emperor is nostalgic, it is useless. Humph emperor. The Song family committed a heinous crime. I promise you. The Song family will not leave a single survivor alive. But you. Thank you, Your Majesty. Song Zinken is extremely sinful. Willing to die. Empress. No, Empress. Okay. I promise you. Yes, Rao Liangxia will not die. For the sake of the past. I can also grant you a wish. Before you die. I am getting old. I can't see the bloodlight, I'll go first. I do have an unfulfilled wish. When I entered the palace, carry a crescent-shaped jade pendant with you. That's what my mother left me. I wanted to use it to find my mother's family, but I lost it in the palace. If the emperor can find it, buried with me. The minister is grateful. I saw my mother on Huangquan Road. Let her take a look. You lost the jade pendant. Where did you lose it? The Buddhist scriptures were gone after I sent you the Empress Dowager last time. Lion went down to look nearby, and I got nothing. Is this it? It turned out that you picked it up. Great, thank you, Empress Dowager. I finally have an explanation with my mother. Here it is. Child. Are you sure this jade pendant is yours? This jade pendant was given to me by my mother. My mother said that this jade pendant was given to him by my grandfather. They got lost during the war. My mother said that this jade pendant is the physical evidence when searching for relatives. It's you. It's really you? It's really you? I had a hard time finding you. Your mother and you have suffered. I am not bitter about my mother. He was killed without even seeing his relatives for the last time. Empress Dowager. Child, I am your mother's aunt. Mother, what the hell is going on? Emperor. His mother is the niece I've been looking for. He's my brother's granddaughter. I see. That's really great. Why is this bitch already dead? How could he suddenly become a relative of the Queen Mother? No way. The Emperor has a deep affection for her. I can't let her live. Empress Dowager. The Son of Heaven broke the law. Sin with the common people. What's more, Song Zinken committed a capital crime. I implored the Emperor to learn from it. Presumptuous. Song Zinken committed a capital crime. I implored the Emperor to learn from it. Emperor Song Zinken has confessed. According to law. Please don't bend the law for personal gain. I am guilty, I admit it. But before that, I want to report the Queen. Kill the harem concubines and the Emperor's children and send someone to assassinate concubine. Here's the proof. Your Majesty, please see. It records all the sins the queen has committed. You poisonous woman. No, Your Majesty? No, Your Majesty? The concubine never did this. Song Zinkin must have deliberately framed it. He framed the concubine. Time and place. Evidence is all there. How dare you argue? That's not true. It's all fake. How do you have that? You must have deliberately framed it. I haven't done any of these things at all. You framed me. This was given to me by Concubine Shu before she died. You don't even spare your own sister. Of course she won't let you go. You come here. I'll tell you what. This is all the queen's incriminating evidence. Looking forward to me too much. I'm so looking forward to your fight to the death. As for that thing of yours, you never ever found it. Okay, Song Zinkin. I lost to you in the end. I am the queen of a country. I actually lost in the hands of a bitch like you. Someone came to send the queen to the Department of Criminal Justice for interrogation. Find out all the evidence before dealing with it. Song Zinkin is also guilty. You mustn't think about it. If you let him go, the civil and military officials will never let you drag it down. Emperor Song Zinkin, you are guilty of bullying the king. Thrown in jail. Sentence. How much is the cheapest noodles per bowl? Vegetarian noodles are 10 yuans a bowl. How many bowls would you like? Could you please sell me half a bowl? Yes, you can sit first. Come. Eat it. Daughter. Today is your birthday. Eat a bowl of noodles and live 100 years. Mother, this white noodle is so fragrant. Too. Mother ate at home. Not hungry at all. Go ahead and eat. You are still growing. How was it? Mother is so delicious. You eat too. Mother has already eaten in the kitchen just now. Eat it. Now is the time to grow your body. Today is your birthday again. Then I ate this bowl of longevity noodles. Mother's heart will be safe all her life. Mother, this is delicious. The shopkeepers, it's not mine. I gave it to you, eat it. No. This wow meat. Dear, we can't eat meat during the Chinese New Year.
孩子啊，多吃点。别客气了，快趁热吃吧。
谢谢啊。
娘，这肉好香好香，你快尝尝。
真好吃。
皇上，既然您忘不掉宋贵妃，不如将她重新召回宫中。
不了， 他现在过得很好，朕也就放心了。还有，他现在不姓宋，他叫黎星辰。